Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hello everyone. How are you? Are you guys good? All right, we're gonna start this event soon. So please go back to your seat and then be ready for this event. And Sai-san is so nervous.
I hate this public speech, but it's okay.
It's gonna be all right. All right, let's start.
受付の
ドア閉める? Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone.
Morning!
Welcome to the
FtO Yokohama!
Yay! My name is Nao. I'm your host for the next 36 hours of non-stop hacking. Are you ready to hack? Good.
Can I also introduce myself?
Sure, of course.
My name is Saya. I'm from Koho, Japan. Welcome to Yokohama, and thank you so much for coming. I think some of you, your flight may be canceled, and you rebooked the flight and then came to arrive here like today or yesterday. But I'm so happy to see you all here. Yay!
It happens all the time. This is the interesting part of the event. Thank you. All right, before we start, can you guess what these numbers are? Any guess? Country? Participants? That's correct. We have participants from 11 different countries and almost 100 participants. Unfortunately, some of our fellows could not make it due to the typhoons, but we have half of these participants at this moment, but we will have more people coming. And it's including 19 students. All right.
Okay, so I think some of you are like their first time to join FtO. So who is your first time to join FtO? Oh wow, that's a lot. So maybe it's better to explain like what is FtO first. So Facing the Ocean is non-competitive hackathon organized by Gabzel Taiwan and Kofu Korea and Kofu Japan. So Gabzel Taiwan organizer, where are you? Yay! Gabzel! And Kofu Korea? Team Kofu Korea? Yay! And we're Kofu Japan.
Yay!
So first we had Facing the Ocean at Okinawa in 2019, and the same year in Hainan as well. But because of COVID, we didn't have like in-person event, but we had like lunch, like online meeting. But then last year, finally, we restarted the in-person Facing the Ocean at Jeju Island. And this year we have it in Yokohama. So main purpose of Facing the Ocean is because it's not competitive. So everyone is, they're not enemies. So everyone is friends. So please just meet new people and make new friends and happy hacking. And to organize this Facing the Ocean event, we cannot have it without the sponsors' support. So let me introduce our sponsors. First of all, a special sponsor is here. Yay. From Taiwan, and they're going to do special sponsors presentation.
Hello everybody, and konnichiwa, and 안녕하세요, 早安. Yeah, and this is Sabrina, and I'm from Here Technology, and actually we are from a Netherlands company. So we have over us. Before I started for this, I have a long relationship with Saki-san for ages, even before COVID. So it was very nice, we finally can have everybody, especially the typhoon yesterday. Yeah, so it's a really very happy to see everybody and safe and healthy. So let me just talk about Here Technology. And before that, does anybody hear about Here Technology? Oh, thank you. Yeah, but it's better. But does anybody hear about TomTom on Google? No. Yeah, but the most questions I got from people is, what's the difference between Here Technology, Here Map, and Google Map? The Google is, as everybody know, right? They are mega giants, monster, in the world. But for Here Technology, I think we are giant for the OEM companies, meaning that, for example, like 85% of the vehicle in North America, they are using Here Map, but you will never see our Google in any car because it's for OEM. But for TomTom and Google, everybody have access, can use the API as free. But for us, we targeting for vehicle. So that's why autonomous drive, so we partner with I almost cover everything. Yeah, so we partner with Mitsubishi and NTTs in Japan and try to establish, the autonomous drive in Japan. And also we partner with Mercedes, Audi, Daimler, and Benz. They are also our founders. So let me just a little bit introduce about what's our company do. All right, as I mentioned that, basically we are the world number one mapping contents companies for vehicle. So that's why a lot of people doesn't hear technology very often. So we have Planful and also the free API access for several developer areas so people can use it. So let me just share some information that we are not big as like other company, and well-known company, but we have over 35 offices in the world and more than 8,000 employees, worldwide. But in Japan, we have around 50 to 60 employees and based in Yokohama, which including myself. And we investing in local technology across like for ages, as you probably heard about Navis, and then we acquired by Nokia because they want to do the business, and a map in their phone, and then we became an independence, and to be here, and then so we, as you mentioned, that in 2015, and our customer now became our partner, acquire us, and then because we know how important Japan's OEM industry is in the world, so that's why, and we partner with Mitsubishi and NTT, so they have a 30%, ownerships of our company. So the things we have to do is, using the community as everybody's here, right? And then power. So some people just say, oh, the map is easy, right? And then you just turn on the app and then they will take you from A to B. But it's not right, it's not true. But if you go, for example, like yesterday, if it's easy, I just booked the flight, from somewhere for Australia, for America to Japan. What on the earth people know is going to be typhoon, and what on the earth we know Haneda and Narita is going to close yesterday, right? So it's a lot of things, we're not only dependent by make contents, it's a lot of environments, right? A lot of the contents, for example, the weather, like the earthquakes in Taiwan yesterday, and then hopefully, everybody who has the families in Taiwan is safe, and there's a lot of key components, that, right? Just not purchasing, easy to purchasing from the company, say, I need this and that, right? Just like 7-Eleven and Lawson. I want something, I grab it. But
how we are going to improve, how we make the mapping contents on time. And then the accuracies is like 95% as a here technologies product. So that's why we've been working for those company, try to get as much as information they can provide to us. And every single information for here technology is legal. So it's not something that we, without link telling the user, like all of you, right? And then we just grab the information, personal information from the app while you are using. We don't do that. So that's why it's very difficult and super expensive to making a map, especially for a vehicle. So now in the future, the data, we all know data is very important for making the map, and then why is the partner and community is very important. So because the government, they have a lot of open data, right? They talk to each other. This is something that we can't get it from any single sourcing partner we have. So why we need a community? Community mean like all of you, every single one, right? And then you can tell me something happened in your local, and then you can help us to help you to improve the mapping content instead of giving back to the society. So I think this is a very crucial things. We get everybody together here, and every single one counts, and every single mapping content, modifications, edit, delete count. So, and again, thank you everybody, and then it's good to see you, and hopefully we'll see you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentation, and also for okay, for the venue, we got a venue sponsor from Pacific Yokohama. Thank you so much, and thanks so much. And also without Sayaka herself, she's working for Kobe Japan, and without her help, we couldn't follow this venue, so we're not here. So thank you so much for Sayaka-san as well. And also there is a capsule toy of Pacific Yokohama in front of the 7-Eleven. So here today you can also do the gacha gacha, like a capsule toy. So please get it. And also for the special sponsor, we have Lion Impact. Thank you so much. And for the sponsors, we have TIS, and Info Lounge, and Beauty Talk. Thank you so much. Also, Open Data Forum, NDI, and the Japan Foundation. Thank you so much. Okay, so now let's move on to the info sheet. So I think you can also access this sheet here. So there is some important information. Schedule. So first of all, there is a schedule here. So now we're doing opening, and after that we're gonna do the 3-minute speech from each project. And after that we have hacking time, and then from 12:30 we have lunchtime and also workshop. So for student, you need to join student workshop, but for other participants, you can also join. You can also join the adult workshop from Chihao, or you can also enjoy your lunch. And then from 2 p.m. we're gonna start the hacking time again, and from 4 p.m. we have the sharing talk. So it's like a lightning talk. So if you wanna be out your project or your event, so you can also join. But we have. We still have some, I think 10 projects you can still use, no 8. So if you wanna be out your event, you can also register here. And then after we finish the sharing talk, we're gonna take a picture. So we're gonna go outside because we're gonna take a picture with the ocean because we haven't take picture in ocean. So, and we should go outside. So it's gonna be a bit. It's not like 10. It's just like a 3 minutes walk. So we can go together. And after take picture, we back and then again hacking time. And from 6 p.m. we have project sharing. So each project should share 1 minute about the progress today. And after that, we're gonna go to the dinner. And about dinner. We have offshore dinner together. But after offshore dinner, we have after party as well. So I think some participants already decide at the reception. You already say like you wanna join after party or not. But if you haven't decided yet, you can always click this after party section here. So it's free for participants who are not residing in Japan. You're free, but if the participant who is resident in Japan, you have to pay for the after party. So if the color is red, you have to pay. But if there's no color, you're free. So please join it. We have to call the restaurant by 12:30. So please decide you want to join or not by 12:30. What else? And then for the lunch, we put the picture of obento, like a lunchbox. And those three are the normal menu, and there's a vegetarian as well. I think for vegetarian lunch, you already applied before. So for the person who applied for a vegetarian, please get vegetarian one. But for if you don't choose any vegetarian, yeah, you have three choices. So one is famous dumpling. Bento. Next one is tempura and some vegetable, and last one is burger. So yeah, everything is really good. So, but because if the lunchtime is then we don't want to be like really crowded, so please decide which one you want to get, and then just get what you want. And if can we link, and all links are here. So please just check about the today dinner's venue or also Udito, because for the 3 minute speech, maybe some of you guys want to check the subtitle as well. And we're using the Udito, which is a subtitles application. So please download it. First, you need to download the app on your phone. So please scan the. I don't know. I think there's a link for downloading app. Please. Udito download for App Store and Google Play, so please download on your phone and then use it. Okay, I think that's all for the info sheet.
Please let me go through quickly for those housekeeping issues. For the trash, please use the trash bin outside. They're vulnerable and bottles and then plastic. Please use the trash bin outside. And then there is a convenience store, 7-Eleven, in the same floor as this room. And there's a gachapon over there as well, so please take a look. And please make sure to drink a lot of water. Water is there. And then please be careful about the heat strike. And then if you have any questions, please find the staff with the Aloha shirt, and we will support your hacking. And then we will moving on to FtO ground rules. And then it will be presented by FtO from Code for Korea. Would you come up to the stage?
Hello, my name is FtO. I'm from Code for Korea and Novo Community. And what happened? So I would like to briefly introduce my story with these other two people before I start. I got to know Mami-san from Code for Japan 4 years ago while working on the Her Story project. And this is forming. Forming is whenever he came to Korea for the Code for Korea event, and whenever I go to Taiwan for the culture event, we say hello and talk quite a bit. To both of them, I'm very grateful that those guys always take my questions or just saying seriously and carefully. And next, these rules are not yet complete. So this time, Toby and Elle from Taiwan, and Mami-san from Japan, and Mi-san from Korea, and me, we are created workshop related to this document, included only very essential elements. And we decided to create specific detail during a workshop after 3-minute pitching of the same name. So there's common rules. So I'm gonna read it briefly. Facing the Ocean FTO is the East Asia open source community event for all participants regardless of their gender, sexual orientation, mental state, appearance, race, religious or political beliefs, or technological preferences. Diversity is important. Recognize the differences between people from different cultures and do not confine each other's characteristic to culture prejudice. Equal collaboration. Rather than granting biased leadership among members, we aim for a democratic and horizontal collaboration method. Zero tolerance policy to harassment. It is important either gender-based violence, hate speech, or hate crime based on all discrimination, street harassment, inappropriate joking, or live stalking, romance scam, and physical assault, photo or film shooting without permission. Non-profit. Do not seek for profit or commercial business. Copyright. Respect photography copyright of each participant. Do not privatizing open copyright. Do not turn other people's open source contribution to closed source software. So each community had a COC. If you're interested, you can read this with this QR. In last page, you can do survey for this QR because we opened the survey to make the COC. Actually, FtO didn't have a COC before. We just have to make this right now. So if you participate this survey, it can help with us. So thank you for listening my awful English.
No.
So have fun and be safe. Thank you, Bluetooth.
Next, we're gonna moving on to the project pitching. Each project owner has 3 minutes to share their project. If you have computers ready, can you open the info sheet? And then there is a sheet named projects, and then we will go through the in this order. So project owners, please come next to the stage and then be ready for the presentation. And then the first project is Code for Sake. So please welcome Maekawa-san to the stage. And then Mami-san is the next one. So please be ready to come up to the stage next.
Hello everyone. I'm Code for Sake leader Maekawa. Please call me Maekawa. And I want to explain Code for Sake. what is called Fosake? Fosake is a civic tech project for Japanese sake breweries. These days, Japanese sake breweries are shrinking. We had about 5,500 breweries, but now there is 1,500 breweries in Japan. We think about no more shrink and no sake, no life. I think. And why it's important? I think there are four reasons. First is local traditional culture. Sake brewery is waiting for local traditional culture, like a festival or ceremony or cherry blossom viewing, and people gather to sake and get excited with sake. If sake brewery were to disappear, festivals and other cultural events would also disappear. So it's important. Next, sake is alive. Do you know sake is? It's like a recipe for sake. If we lost it, it's difficult to revive. And but the view brewery is only there, so we cannot create it by ourselves. So it's important. Next. Okay. Three is a very delicious sake. I have two sake this time. And we tried it. Next, for innovation, like this civic tech, civic hack is more creativity or optimistic. So important. Next, we making Japanese sake database, Sakepedia. Next, please. Sakepedia is Sake plus Wikipedia, Sake open data for all. And next, we are we are working on next two. Next three is a time up. Okay, please come to if you なんか興味あったら来てください。Finish. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael-san, for your great presentation. As you might notice, after 2 minutes passed, Gino-san over there is going to show the card saying 1 minute left. So please be sure to keep in the time. And then this is the map of each project. So number one, code for sake table is over there. And then after this project pitching, we will moving around, and then you can visit project owners to ask questions. So that's how it's gonna work. And then next is Gusuri. Mami Takesuga-san, are you ready to present?
Yes, but I forget about the So good morning. Morning. Good city. Please tell someone how to pronounce it. No, the Sir, Chan, and Sumyun, and deep sleep. Okay. So background. So we East Asian people have a huge problem about the sleep. Do you know that? So sleep problem as a social issue. So Japanese and Koreans and also Taiwanese are really short sleeper, and we don't have enough time. And Taiwanese, Korean, Hong Kong, and Japanese people, all we are night owl, and we have the big problem. And neither length nor slowness matters, but lack of sleep is not good for your health, and it's not good for your mental, you know. But we cannot keep the good sleep. So that's why I started the project with the doctor and the counselor and the researcher and the people who have the difficulties to sleep as engineers and designers. And we do the podcast for 1 year, and we realized that we have to check the length of the time and the rhythm of the sleep before you go to the hospital or some counselor. And we also realized that even if we having some devices, it's not only for the objective, it's also we have to realize the subjective thing about the mental health, for the mental health. So that's why we make the application. And Nontan is the designer, and Yuki-san is the engineer for our project. And last FTO, we do the multilingual by the contributors, so really thank you for the other collaborators. And so that's why we already launched the application on App Store. It's only for App Store, so if you use Android, so sorry, we can't provide the application. So this is this year's FTO's our target. So we want to do the user test. So we already have the multilingual version, so English speaker and Taiwanese and Korean and Japanese can use. And Yuki-san and I want to know what is the difficulties when you use the application. So please let us know. And if you find some bug, please let us know on GitHub. Yeah. So Bakchan and we are waiting for your contribution. Thank you. So we have some appendix, so if you want to watch, you can check on the slide link. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama-san. All these slides are on the Excel sheet, so please feel free to check it on your computer. And then next is mapping civic tech in Asia. And so, would you like to come up to the stage? And then next one is World War map by Toyofumi-san. Please come to the stage to be ready.
Begin. Hi, I'm Unsu from South Korea. I have a shirt, so you can come to me if you need some help. So this project is at early stage, like it's the first time we're sort of pitching this. So I guess during the FTO, this will just to kind of kickstart the project, and I assume it will kind of continue beyond these 2 days. But yeah, it's called Mapping Civic Tech in Asia, and basically it's a very simple idea of trying to map people, projects, and other things, purpose, and discovering what kind of patterns we have in the civic tech projects and communities in Asia. So there are like other databases of civic tech projects, namely like the Civic Tech Field Guide, but Asia is a very underrepresented community within the Civic Tech Field Guide, and also things like funding resources, which I think is very useful for people, is almost absent. I think there's one funding resource logged under Taiwan, and Japan and Korea and Thailand, nothing. And also we do have like FTO, we lack FTO documentation. So we have info sheet which then lists out all the projects that went on FTO, but it kind of like lacks organization and detail, so it's very hard to look back on what we did. And it doesn't really live beyond the FTO, like a few days of FTO every year. So the basic idea is, how do we increase the visibility of civic tech projects in this region, and not just like projects, but and how these projects are connected. How do we influence each other? What are the patterns? And also, the database is a narrative, right? It reflects certain purpose and what people consider important. So what kind of data are we collecting? So I think these kind of considerations we can reflect in the design of the database we'll create. And last slide. So I want to kind of consider these questions. How do we, and these questions are, when I attended the FtO conference last time, I saw some of these questions emerging in the conference. So how do you recognize contributions to these communities? How do we pool and share resources across the region? And how do we collaborate better on common issues? And also, how do we enable more forking and replicating good projects across the context? And basically, how do we learn together? So these questions. Thank you.
Thank you. So, next is Yokohama. Could you come up to the stage? And then next is FtO ground rules workshop group 2. So please be ready.
Okay, hello everyone. So I'm going to introduce mobile map today. Mobile map is a map-based search service, and we provide new search service that's different from the keyword service like Google search. And how we do this is we combine map with AI. AI is the LLM, large language model. So you can ask a very simple question to the AI, and they can show you where the data and show on the map. So the problem we are going to solve is that's because everyone uses Google Map, but Google Maps can search the past and all future data. And the current search like Google engine or some kind of other search engine is all keyword tag. So the problem is user and the organizer is not connected because if user don't know the keyword they can do in the search, and the organizer they provide many website and data, but it can show on to the user. So this is a very simple example. If you want to search the events from Japan, but you never have been to Japan, so you just key a very simple word event space Japan, and you can get if you click the first website, you can get about 5,020 events. It's difficult to click all events. So the solution is for the map with large language model. It's really like you can search events on the map in very methods, and just look like this. If you know where you are or where you are going to travel, you can just search events just like on the map. And in the future, this service is going to be a navigation assistant. So you just need to ask your AI for in a very simple question, and the AI will tell you a very detailed schedule. So what we are going today is just do some simple tests, and we can have a discussion with Map and AI. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay, next is FtO ground rules workshop by Futu. And then the following presentation is Bird Explorer by Ryoma-san. Please be ready.
So I'm follow 2 again. So actually I was in charge of design at last FTO Jeju, but this time I reunited with the Herster team I worked with at Culture Summit 4 years ago, and took charge of the workshop to establish the FtO. Originally, I was involved in design and feminism activities. This workshop was prepared with Misang, and who collected Asian women history with me before 4 years ago. After this teaching, Misang will lead the workshop because her English is better than me. And I think I have to point out where this project started. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the meaning of psychological stability, both in my day job and this kind of side job, because my precious female colleagues are so afraid and feel difficult to speak well in public. They speak and work better when they feel safe in private, small, intimate relationship. And in my case, I was very nervous what other thought of me. So I had a big exam phobia as a teenager. I just froze, unable to do my best. I still feel more comfortable and free writing than speaking. So why did this happen? Why do I often lose my female colleague in public space? Why do the weak and minorities sometimes always have a small voice? These questions were important to me. I would like to recover the inequality and prevent their small voices from coming out into the world. It is said the workplace such as Pixar and Google actually regard this value of psychological stability as an important part of continuous organization culture because then people can do better, be more creative. I think other organizations have something to learn from this as well. I think there should be good rules that are different from simply telling people to watch your mouth or just censoring. FtO is a civic hacking holiday-like event where Asian people gather every year. It is a place of cultural clash when you can meet civic hackers from sorry. How about this dialogue? Let's think about it. So, if you have a interest in this kind of question, you can join us. And we have a 3-step ice breaking and card game and edit the CLC. So even if you don't have any serious question, you can just come and play a card game with FTO humans. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Next is Bard Explorer by Yoma. Just let you know, each tables are used by two projects. For example, the first half of the front row is going to be 1 to 6, and then 7 is over there, and then that's 7 to 14. So please find the project if you are interested after the presentation. Yama-san, please feel free to start whenever you are ready.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Yuki, aka Yoma from Hong Japan. I wrote Project Explorer for the FtO. Let me introduce our project. Okay, so we are tackling for the disinformation problem in Japan and the world. Especially we are using community notes from the X, formerly we know the Twitter. What about the initiatives for disinformation? In Japan, we don't have so big initiative about disinformation, but the government and company is trying to make a better solutions. And we also thinking the citizen approach is very important because in the democratic society, the maintain the safe public speech and safe discussion space is really important. And this is a responsibility of us to maintaining the space is safe. So we are thinking to make a safe place from the civic tech approach. So our product called the Bird Explorer, the X is coming from X, and Bird is coming from Bluebird, from tech, and Explorer is exploring the data. So who heard the community note? Maybe a lot of people know the community note. When we are exploring Twitter, some context is under the Twitter post, right? We are using community notes data. And the Barda Explorer is ETL and have an ETL database and API server. So there is a community nodes data and the post data which tied with the community node. So during the FtO, we will prototype a use case of Barda Explorer API. We prepared data from the Donald Trump shooting occurred last month. We got almost 20,000 data during the shooting like 2 weeks. And we have the post data, community nodes data, and we annotated topics to the data. So please join us and build a prototype with our API. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next project is how much is our food? Yoon Seo, Street. Could you come up to the stage? And the following project is urban generation and everyday heritage by Terry and Fiona. So please be ready.
Hello everyone, my name is Yunsa from Korea, and I want to speak about my new project. It's about the price of our lunch. How much is your lunch? Do you remember? I think I spend more than $10 for each lunches, right? And I can't understand, sometimes it's too expensive. And yeah, I think there are three things that are important for survivor. And I think the first one is food, right? If we if we facing some disaster, then we will try to find food. And the others, for the clothing, we always think about is it the necessary thing or luxury, right? Or for the houses. Why the price of house is too expensive, but we barely think about the price of food. So I think we want to show the why the lunch is too expensive. There are simply, I think there must be more steps, but if we make it simple, then we can say the 4 steps. First of all, our friendly farmers first produce the agriculture, right? Then someone buying and then laying it to the auction. It's basic steps of Korean agriculture market system. And finally, we can meet the food of the agriculture from the market. And it usually quite expensive, and that makes my mom angry. So I want to focus on the middle steps. Is because the reason why the price is going higher because the auction sellers maybe take some money from our lunch table, right? So I just want to show you how the prices differences changes
from the auction and the market. And in Korea, there is a system shows all the auction prices. So I think we can use the data. And the problem is we want to see it easier, right? If we have to check all the prices with the numbers every time, then who wants to check the numbers, right? So if we change the numbers to graph or something seems very easier, then many people will try to find out and realize that who takes the money. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. And why I can't touch the last page, but yeah, have a nice day.
Thank you. Next one is Urban Regeneration and Everyday Heritage by Harry and Fiona. Could you come up to the stage? And the next one is Yokohama 3D Walking Map by Ichi. So please be ready to present.
안녕하세요. 저는 한국에서 온 페리이고요. 인도네시아에서 온 피오나입니다. 저희는 한국어와 영어로 동시에 프레젠테이션을 진행하도록 하겠습니다.
So hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be here, and we're Terry and Fiona from for Korea, and we're going to pitch for archiving disappearing urban space and culture and shape.
저희 피칭의 주제는 사라지는 도시의 모습과 장소, 물건, 그리고 문화들을 기록하는 것입니다. 저희가 생각했을 때 많은 도시들이 세계적으로 인구 감소나 도시가 확산되면서 사라지고 있습니다. 맥도날드나 스타벅스 같은 다국적 기업이 세계적으로 진출하면서 그 도시 고유의 역사나 문화적인 것들은 많이 사라져가는 모습을 보이고 있습니다.
So what made us want to prompt this idea is the concern of our contemporary life or modern lifestyle the neighborhoods start losing their unique features or their identity. So the crisis of identity is really, we can see it now with the appearances of the same thing again and again.
또 반대로 생각하면 위기가 기회가 될 수도 있다고 생각하는데요. 도시의 고유한 문화와 역사와 환경을 기록하고 그 도시 고유의 브랜드를 구축하는 일은 점점 더 중요해졌습니다.
Yeah, and I think the importance of this project is that we want to preserve the unique features of our neighborhood, our culture, our cities, and yeah, to build awareness of our identity.
이런 지역의 여러 사진을 찍고 지역의 기록을 공유하는 활동들이 지역의 역사성과 정체성을 찾는 데 큰 역할을 할 수 있다고 저희는 생각합니다.
So what we really want to share is that we want to share the stories of our life, our everyday life, and finding the local identity and history.
그래서 저희가 하려는 건 엄청 거창한 건 아닌데요. 지역의 문화 자원을 확보하고 또 지역을 발전시키는 창작 활동에 활용할 수 있도록 그 지역의 정체성을 담은 사진들을 아카이브로 구축하는 것입니다. 그래서 어떻게 할 거냐면요. 먼저 한국과 일본, 홍콩과 대만 등 여러 가지 나라의 도시에서 우리가 생각하는 이 도시의 고유한 모습, 독특한 모습이라고 생각하는 사진들을 여기 계신 분들이 가지고 있는 사진들을 수집하고 싶습니다. 그 사진들은 도시의 과거와 미래, 현재를 보여주는 사진들일 텐데요. 이것들을 구글 지도에 업로드해서 구체적으로 어떤 방법을 할지 아직 확실히 정한 것은 아닌데 그런 모습들을 우선 모으고 기록하고 수집하는 것이 저희가 생각하는 방법입니다.
So what we really want to encourage is for everyone to share, making an open source to share their life, their neighborhood, to look in everyday spaces and sharing their stories into collecting archival for our neighborhood. And I guess that's all. Thank you for your attention.
Next is Yokohama 3D Walking Map. And then the following presentation is Prevent Female Diseases by Yuri-san and Fumi-san. So please be ready.
Hello everyone, my name is Ichi, nice to meet you. I am a University of Tsukuba student, so doctoral program 2 year student. So I like travel, so I want to, I go to the spot and CT scan, so about 1 year, so I take the about 1,000 spot 3D model. And my project concept is unique object on, for example, event and looks like gacha gacha. So I want to 3D scan and import the ski model and and publish the web page. So I want to make the project Plato. So project Plato has Japanese 3D tile model. So Yokohama City has a 2-type 3D model. So this is a Yokohama 3D model. It is possible to view the plateau view. And sorry. So it is possible to city scale size 3D model for free, but plateau isn't ready for the indoor model, and it is impossible to show the landscape of an outside event. This is the last year I take the 3D scan Pokemon World Cup. So I take the 3D scan of Yokohama's unique spot and description. So imports plateau view or session viewer. So this is published website. I'm looking for 3D scanner or web engineer or XR engineer, traveler, or urban planner. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Next one is Yuri.
The following presentation is Kumamoto Traffic Improvement by Fumi-san. So please be ready.
Hello everyone. Okay. Hello everyone. We are going to introduce our project called Prevent Female Diseases. I guess we can name it better, but let me introduce ourselves first. My name is Kurumi. I'm a student in Tokyo. I learn like data science and stuff at university. And
Okay, thank you. Hi, my name is Yuri Soya, and I'm the senior of Autonomous University in Tokyo. And currently now I'm studying about the artificial intelligence, especially natural language processing. And this is my dog. He's called Tsumide, and you know Tsumide? What is Tsumide? You know? The Tsumide is a Japanese traditional food, and its color is the gray, and he looks great, so we named Tsumide. Okay.
yeah, I like to eat tomato. So getting back to our app, this is a very early stage project. We just came up with this project idea, and we haven't even started the development yet. But let me just introduce what we want to do in this project. So this app is about like healthcare and stuff. One feature that we want to implement is reminders for checkups.
For example, like I myself, not often, but like at least once a year, go to like a female clinic to have a regular checkup. There are like cancers or like diseases that are unique to female bodies. But every time I go to a clinic, I don't know what my the checkup was saying. Like I get a document every time, but I lose that document every time because it's just slice of paper. And so I just came up with this idea so we can digitalize the data of health checkup that we get from the clinics. So we want to get reminders as well as like the saving feature. Yes, so these are the two important features that we're currently discussing. Yep, yeah, okay.
The next, we created app UI, but this is only about the future, so don't care about that. And finally, the requirement is just enjoy because now the really early stage in application development, so just fun and talk together and have fun. But we are very interested in the female disease prevention in another country, so let's talk about that. That's all. Thank you so much.
Okay, next project is Kumamoto traffic improvement. Let's see the last one. And then the following presentation is mapping civic tech-based Asia by Alice Chiang. So please be ready to come up to the stage.
One slide, so be quick. Yeah, and for people who doesn't know, TSMC is the critical IC manufacturing located in Taiwan, and now it's moved to Kumamoto City. Okay, so the establishment of the TSMC factories in Kumamoto, Japan is said to have a profound impact on the local community, brings both the economic benefits and lifestyle change. So, firstly, economics growth is expecting as the factory creates enormous job opportunities, and that could be result in population's growth as the worker and their families move into the area. So there are also environmental concerns to consider. For example, the scale of the TSMC factory, and they may lead, by traffic congestions and noise pollutions, and so could become a significant issue, and more employees and goodies flow into the area. So what here technology here is, we are on table 13, and my team's there. Please raise your hands. They speak Chinese, Japanese, and English. So the table just next to the entrance. So we are thinking for people who are interested in trying to improve the transportations and noising pollutions, solutions, and welcome to talk to us. And hopefully, and since, we are not here to selling our product, and here technology, we have more than 36 experience, and we have the solutions, but again, always plan cannot catch the reality. So we are thinking for the people, who is keen to help us to have a new solution, and then we can work together, maybe creating some POC. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next is Mapping Civic Tech in East Asia by Alice Chiang. And then the following presentation is what is a healthy information environment to you by Jihao. So please be ready to present.
Oh, hi. I'm Ars Chang, and you might already seen me and Zihao and Jixing when you're at GovZero Summit. So today we're pitching and we're having a workshop. It's like, so at GovZero Summit we have talked about like how civic tech communities in Asia, like we're a little bit similar with like mapping with Asia, but we're like mapping this in East Asia. Is like after the GovZero Summit, we're now hosting a research project with the Ministry of Digital Affairs and with Wikimedia Taiwan. We want to help plot out how governments could help civic tech communities, what kind of policies and what kind of aids they need to provide to the community for our projects to actually, to become fruitful. So in today, we're asking of you like to first of all join the workshop. Also during the day, where please come to our booth, our table, and talk to us what projects are you currently doing, and what kind of difficulties and what kind of obstacles or issues, or what kind of a good experience you have with the government. What's the thing that they could improve? And for this project, we'll try to map out different communities and different projects experiences. And at the end of the year, we would make this into a research paper or research report that will be translated in different languages. So not only for Taiwan's Ministry of Digital Affairs, but also for the Korean, the Japanese community members. You could also bring the report to the local government, to other like stakeholders, to let them know that actually we have this kind of discussion, and we could share this experience and ask them to maybe it's better for you to like try some improvements, and we could like as a community to connect with each other. This would be a topic we are having for today's workshop and also like for our table. So please do come. We have prepared some like snacks and different kind of like treats. So if you do come, and you could like take some of them. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, next is yes, Chao, you. And then the following presentation is GovZero Civic Tech Project and Community Handbook by KMI.
Hi, what's up, everyone? Hi, I'm Jinhao. So I have this question for a couple of years now. So my work currently is researching information environment, and we all know that during our everyday life, we have heard a lot of rumors, conspiracy theories. The news is bad in general, disinformation, and foreign influences. So I'm curious, in your mind, what do you think about the information environment that you're living in right now? Because, well, this can be counted as part of the information environment, but everyday life, we're looking at news, we're looking at YouTube. What's happening out there, and how is it affecting our lives? That's my sort of question, wanting to ask you. So we know that, where's the mouse? Here it is. We know that in GovZero, in Gulf of Japan, and probably somewhere in Gulf of Korea as well, we have a couple of community projects dealing with this problem. Right? Maybe the earliest I know about in GovZero is News Helper. I think the project owner is here somewhere today. Colfax, it's here as well. TV Logger, Zero Archive, these are all GovZero projects trying to deal with parts of that problem. And then earlier today, you heard a presentation about Bird Explorer. That's another project, all trying to sort of deal with this problem. So today, I just want to. Today, I just want to talk to you and just get your experience as a user or as a news consumer or even a creator in your own information environment about what do you think your information environment is like, and is it healthy to you? Do you feel okay? Do you feel safe in your information environment? And to just quickly define the terms, you can think about the information environment in a lot of different ways. Generally, it's people, organizations, and technologies creating and sharing information. It's it's social media, it's news, it's TV, it's the people you talk to, it's your family dinner table. The project goal is actually to develop a set of indicators to measure how healthy information environment is for FTO countries like Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, and maybe Thailand or maybe other countries as well. So I'll be looking for you today and asking you to share some of your experience. If you like, please talk to me, and I'll make sure to credit your contribution to the project and to create a shared document about all of your ideas as well, and then share it with you at the end of this FTO. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles. The next is GovZero Civic Tech Project and Community Handbook by PM5. And the following presentation is correct CC0 text and record voice at common voice by Ben. Please be ready.
Thank you, Nelson and Sana. So I'm Bong5. I'm here to talk about and bring you some updates about the GovZero Civic Tech Project and Community Handbook. Hello, I'm PM5. I'm here speaking on behalf of Isabel and Tiff. So because there's a typhoon, I'm here. But this is their project and the project of Zhuzhong. It started from GovZero. So for some of you who may not know, GovZero is a city hacking movement and community that's been ongoing for about 12 years in Taiwan. And together we have seen through like 1,000 projects ongoing with all kinds of combinations and synergies of hackathons and contributors and open source practices and projects and resources to support that. So this handbook effort is trying to draw some observation and conclusion from our experiences to help people spawn and bootstrap their own civic hacking community and try to support it and grow it. So this effort started, I think, last year, and with many contributors within GovZero. And then we try to scale it up to other cultures and countries. So with the help, very much thanks to NDI to support the project and to travel to DRAPAC 23 in Thailand and to FtO, so we can collect many feedbacks from other communities to extend the content of the handbook. And it started in 2023 in Taiwan, and then went to FtO and Thailand to collect many feedbacks in different culture. And that's very important because many of the observations we had was specific about Taiwan's experience, and going to other countries help us collect feedbacks from their political environment or social environment. So these are all integrated into the current version of the handbook. And especially in DRAPAC, we know how the government's attitude to city hacking and city tech can affect your community. Whether the government is supportive or more repressive, what kind of effect can they have on your the successfulness of your community? And within FtO, we had a lot of student participants, so we had some very useful advices that, for example, you don't need to have a community specific for students. You just need to lower the barrier of entry for students to join the normal one, the usual kind of city hacking community. And my phone is saying I have used up 3 minutes. So I'm going very quickly now. So this is the English version. It's released in CC license. So please scan the QR code and take a look. We also have a printed version. And all the content that I've said was included. And ta-da, this is the upgrade. We have a Japanese version now. So GovZero シビックテックプロジェクトとコミュニティのデッキ。So please scan it and take a look. We also have a printed version, but unfortunately they're in Taiwan with Tiff and Isabel, so I don't have it. So this is the only chance you can get to take a look. Please scan it. And all the contents are in there, and I won't go through it because otherwise you won't take a look of the handbook itself. So I'll just go through it very quickly. And finally, the next move will be to go to digital citizen literacy and education, to go to the educational field and go to city tech in Germany. In the following steps of this project, and also collecting information about funding as an infrastructure. So thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Then final presentation is going to be correct CC0 text and record voice at common voice by Argen. This is going to be the final pitching, and after that, we will move the table a little bit, and then it's going to be hacking time.
Hello, everyone. I'm the final, so yeah. Hi, I'm Abin from Taiwan, and I've got some speakers. So let me tell you that the speakers is outside. I've got pronoun speakers and some language speakers and speakers from Postcard, from Econ. If you like to have take on speakers on your page, you can go outside and really take it. Okay, let me briefly introduce Common Voice project. It's a project from Mozilla, the Firefox company. It's an open source project which is focused on collecting voices and release them as a CC0 database. So people can freely use those voices to hack and freely use on anything they want, both free as price and free as license. So, for example, you can use those data to train a speech-to-text model, or text-to-speech model, or voice synthesis, like maybe write your own Miku. Yeah, and the current status, Common Voice is more than 5 years old, and current states. Let me see, Taiwanese we have 23 hours, Japanese we have almost 500 hours, and Mandarin just a little bit more than 100, and Korean we need some more people working on the Korean one. Okay, and so what we need to do, we need to tell people to record it. So you can try to record today and introduce the project to others, asking your local community to join to record. We need a voice from all age, old people, young people, and boy, girl, everyone. We need all different kind of voice, and we can do validating. You can help listening to others' records and make sure that they are correct one, and can help translating the projects. And the final is that you can help collecting sentences for people to record, and that's what I will focus on today. Common Voice, we need live sentences like daily dialogue, and very short one, and no license issue. So we need a sentence which is free in license. So I'll focus on this part today, but feel free to work together on other parts. And here are some other links that you can check. And I'm sitting in the back one, the very back table. If you have interested in Common Voice, you can come to me and let's work together. Thank you.
Thank you, Arvin. And thank you everyone for sharing your projects. And then before we moving on to the hacking time, we would like to give a shout out.
Yeah, can we give a huge applause to our streaming team? Yay, thank you so much. So because of typhoon, we decided to do streaming 2 days ago, but they did a really professional job, so thank you so much.
All right, everyone. It's the moment we've been waiting for. It's hacking time. Yay! If you guys have a project you'd like to contribute in your mind? Yeah. Okay, I can see that. I will take that silence as excitement. Okay, so here the map is coming up now. And then we're gonna move tables a little bit. We have used some tables for the reception, so we will bring tables from outside for number 13, and then we are not gonna use the number 15 table, so we will move those tables to 14. So we will arrange that, and then please collect your belongings, and then please be ready to go to your project you are interested, and then feel free to ask any questions to the project owners. And then once you get ready, please feel free to start hacking. So yeah, that's all from me before the hacking. So, and remember, the best ideas can come from anywhere. So let's get inspired each other. So let's get this FtO Yokohama started. Yay!
Happy!